loses it, and they regroup to the outside. Long shot by Young, won't go, comes off the front of the iron, and the shot goes. Count the basket by Reggie-Anderson. Weston Wills, his second, and the team's fifth. Reggie-Anderson coming to life. 6 points in the contest. 4 foul shots. And misses the bonus. Scramble, and the Farmers come up with again. Down by 2, they could tie. 1:41 before the third quarter ends. Young penetrates inside, dishes off to Anderson, and he gets it, and it's fouled. Second shot by Anderson in a row where he was fouled. Let's see if he can convert. And Anderson connects that time. And he's the man of the hour in the third quarter here, Reggie-Anderson. 8 points in the third quarter for Anderson. And they go ahead, 40-39, Union. And they steal it again. And just as I say that, Morris takes it back for Plainfield. 1:14 remaining in the third quarter. Derek Johnson pulls up and cans a short jumper. 6 points for Johnson. Jimmy Young, who's been quiet in the third quarter with 2 points after picking up 13, works it out of the backcourt. Pierce fires in the corner to Jimmy Young. Tries to work on Downing, who cuts off the baseline and kicks it back out to Pierce. Shot won't go by Anderson. That would have been his third in a row. That would have put in with a three-pointer. Weston Wills picking up fouls quickly. 16 foul. And a two-shot situation for Reggie-Anderson. Reggie's made 5 free throws in the ball game. George Garrison in the lineup replacing Mendel Foreman. Foreman sits down with 6 points. He's been silent in the third quarter. 39 seconds before third quarter ends. Anderson with the second and gets it. (42-41). Union on top. They forged ahead in this third quarter on a gutty defensive play and also the play of Reggie-Anderson inside. 20 seconds ago, playing for that last shot. Chip Downing has it. Trying to work the offense. Round of 13 seconds, they make the move. Derek Johnson down to 9 seconds, pulls up from the baseline. Chip Downing can't get it again in the lane. The Farmers have it with 3 seconds. Will they get the shot? He gets the shot off, and it won't go by Pierce. So, 3/4 of basketball in the books here at Plainfield. The score, the Union Farmers 42, Plainfield Cardinals 41. Ten points for Reggie-Anderson in that third quarter, 11 overall after picking up 1 point in the first half. So he was a man of the hour for Union and has forged this 1 point lead at the moment. Anybody's basketball game as we enter the fourth quarter. End of the game here at Plainfield. The Union Farmers, a gutty performance. Upend the Plainfield Cardinals on their home turf, 60-51. We'll be back with some comments from both teams. Dennis Miller back with some stars of tonight's ball game for the Union Farmers. They improved their record to 8-10. With me, Reggie-Anderson. Reggie, you had a fine ball game, 11 points, 10 in that third quarter. Describe that third quarter play. You're really taking it down deep to the hole. You came up with a couple three-pointers.
Well, I tried to go to the hoop and pump fake the ball and go up with it. And when the passes came to me, I was there.
How was your team's attitude coming into today's ball game? You had an up-and-down season thus far.
Well, we just wanted to come in and win, and next week we have, this week we have Elizabeth coming up. So we're just pumped up and ready to play this whole year.
You really took it to Plainfield in the second half. They had control of the ball game. They were winning by as many as 6 to 8 points in the first half. Then you come back and you took it to them in the fourth quarter. Your pressure defense did it.
Yeah, our pressure defense is because we came out with a bigger lineup tonight instead of our smaller guards, and we pressed them over.
And Womack played a good force inside as well.
Yeah, he came alive in the fourth quarter. I'm happy for him. Yeah.
Good luck to you the rest of the way. Fine ball game. Now I'd like to bring in Jimmy Young. Jimmy, fine ball game, 17 points. You were really filling them up in the first half. You had a three-pointer, and you were hitting your shots from the perimeter. You must have really felt your shot was on in the first half.
Yeah, it was on pretty good because I had 2 sprained fingers, and the coach just told me to tape them up, you know, and got used to it and started hitting.
Then you had a quiet third quarter. Was anything that they did that bothered you in that third quarter, or you just weren't getting your shots?
No, I really wasn't looking to shoot that much because the coach told us, like, set up and run our plays and we'd get our shots. I was mainly passing to Reggie underneath. He's getting 3-point plays and everything.
What did your coach say to you at halftime? You boys came out looked like another ball club in that second half, and you really took it to the Cardinals.
He just told us that we wasn't out the game yet. We was right where we wanted him. He was only down 3 points. He just told us to be patient. We'd get our shots, and we should have the game.
So now you sit at 8-10 and looking to try to get up to the 500 level. Tell us about your next game down the road and what you look for.
Well, we got Elizabeth on Saturday night.
A tough team.
Yeah, they're pretty good. But when we played them the first time, the first quarter we played with them, we had them and everything, but then we just lost control, and they controlled the tempo of the game, and they got us. But we think we can play with them.
A good confidence builder
for the last 2 weeks. But we played some tough teams. Tonight we just didn't play well at home.
James, you were down by about 4 points and some bad turnovers down at this time.
But he's still a good player, and he moved well in the fourth quarter for him.
And you had Anderson came in with a couple three-pointers inside. He got the foul, and that ignited him.
Yeah, well, that's the lack of intensity on our part. We just didn't move our feet and get to the spots.
James, good luck to you the rest of the way. James Bailey. Well, that about wraps it up here at Plainfield. Looking at some of the final stats. Jimmy Young, of course, the high scorer for the Union Farmers. Mike Womack had 14 points. Jimmy Young with 17. Darrell Scott had 12. Tommy Moore had 2. Reggie Anderson finished with 15 strong points. And a look at the Plainfield Cardinals. Al Downing had 18 points in the ball game. Dave Johnson with 3. Weston Wills had 2. Derek Johnson wound up with 10 points. Mendel Foreman with 8. Lamont Harrison with 4 points. And Steve Morris with 6. 60-51 the final score. So for Kelvin Johnson, I'm Dennis Miller saying thank you for joining in our high school basketball game of the week. We'll see you again next week. Good night, everyone.
But deep in my heart